forever grinding to the day. Yeah, I'm a go-getter, yeah, a cold. I remember bank account really had no figures. Now I'm telling.
The starting lineup for the visiting Utah.
Into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Cade Cunningham, Miles Turner out there with Banchero. Then it's Ingram, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. And the dunk by Grant.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that home.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Off on the layup. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a three-level scorer. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
Just two to shoot. Here's McConnell.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Hart. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Ingram passes to Turner. Back to Ingram. Turner with the screen. Ingram attacking.
Well, look, you need to get up on Ingram, but then he has the quickness to put it on the floor and get all the way to the rim.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Gordon checked in for Chicago. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell, and they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And here's McConnell after Miles Turner was able to get the triple. McConnell kicks to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cornette. Good work defensively by Turner.
The defense ready for him on that possession. He is so strong in the paint.
Cunningham outside. Turner passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Banchero left side. Out to Turner. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Gordon with no one around. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gordon against Banchero. Ingram a screen on Gordon. Out to Turner. Lets it go from deep. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's news coming out of Oklahoma City. Let's get the live update from our NBA League insider, Shams Charania, about the Thunder. Shams.
Thank you, Kevin. They are beyond excited with what they were able to do, acquiring Kevin Durant. And there were rumblings for this for the last couple of weeks that it might be in the works. And his leadership, offense, and championship pedigree brings a rare commodity to this organization. And it's going to be a fascinating phase for both Kevin and his new teammates in the organization.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. So for the Bulls, Tobias Harris is checked in for Luke Cornette. Green comes in for Josh Hart. And Josh Giddey subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Jazz also changing it up. Ware's checked in, and it's McDaniels in for Brandon Ingram. No good from Grant.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's McDaniels, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Checking into the game for your Bulls.
Bulls trail by 3.
Obi Toppin.
Harris with it. A 3-ball. Craps in the tray. And that ties it up.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
It's all tied in Chicago. And the second quarter about to get started. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin basketball. It just keeps growing. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Banchero. Cunningham is out there with Miller. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Giddey, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
McDaniels kicks to Ware. Miller surveying the floor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
To the paint. Here's Harris. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harris has got 5 now.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Banchero finds Miller. No good with the triple. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 2. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Green with a screen for Harris. For 3. Banchero grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The kick out to Cunningham. They set the pick. Going inside. Yep, that one goes. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Harris passes to Gordon. Back to Harris. Pass to Giddey. Over Cunningham. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. A 3-pointer off the mark. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Nuggets. Here's Giddey. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Utah leading. Kicks it out to Banchero. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Banchero's got 5 now.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Toppin. Josh Hart comes in for Harris. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Green. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Josh Giddey. The Jazz also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Banchero. Ingram comes in for McDaniels. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different. Chicago making a switch here. Green's checked in. Green with a screen on Ingram. They kick it out to Green from past the arc. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Yeah, look, that's a good find by the veteran. Grant keeping everyone involved.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Ware. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
T.J. McConnell.
That one drops. He ties it up. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
1:30 left to play here in the half. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Turner. Pass to Miller. Turner with a screen for Miller. Back to Turner. Doubled by Hart. Here's Ware. Lets it go with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Point Jazz lead.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
McConnell finds Green. Pass to Hart. Fires from 18. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Out to Miller. Let's go. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Hart. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to.
The previous play is under review.
Review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
I think for the Jazz, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy. You're not as well rested as you were.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. And that's all for us. Now it's time to...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Green is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Kornet in at center. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain him.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Banchero outside. The second chance effort. Misses at the rim.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
McConnell finds Green. Back to McConnell. And here is Grant. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And a chance for 3 the old-fashioned way for Grant. He finds a way to make the most of his chances.
Stan on the floor tonight, one of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss and go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Cunningham. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Cunningham's got 8.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Daniels, he's checked in for Banchero. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Here's Cunningham, and there's the drive. Softly drops in the floater. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Grant. They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer, no good. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still going. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ware's checked in. Pass to Green. It's Hart on the wing. Green with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Hart. And a missed layup. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Cunningham. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, Green. Back to McConnell to stop the run. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound.
Well, he's one of the longest wings in the league, and right there, putting that reach to good use.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Green inside the three-point line, and again, Chicago. No good. Jazz leading by 9. Out to Ingram. Gilgeous-Alexander against Grant. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McDaniels. Over Hart. A shot by McDaniels. No good. Bulls have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And again, no good by Chicago. And here are the Jazz now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Ware. Cunningham on the wing. This one for 3. Another miss by Utah. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Hart. That's tipped. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Cunningham. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Grant down low. Covered by Cunningham. No good from Grant. Jazz leading by 9. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Utah also making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Ingram. And Miller's subbed in for Cunningham. Gordon with a screen on Miller. Hayes dishes to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
There's the pick. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Gordon. He's got 8. Toppin kicks to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Toppin can't get it to go. Banchero outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Banchero up there with Jaden McDaniel. Then it's Turner. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Miller in at the 2 guard.
And that mid-range jumper, Harris's go-to shot before he developed the consistency from range.
Banchero is screened for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Miller in the corner. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Giddey. Outside Gordon. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Ingram, he's checked in for Utah. Cade Cunningham comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham against Giddey. Banchero is screen on Harris. Ingram kicks to Banchero. Cunningham outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Terry.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls. Number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr.
Bulls trail by 8. And here is Giddey. Pass to Hart. There's the triple. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And they continue to control the glass.
Out to Ingram. Banchero is screened for Ingram. Banchero outside. No good on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Cunningham against Giddey. On the wing, Gordon. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Cunningham drives in. And Cunningham with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Green comes in for Oubre, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Josh Giddey. And a switcher also for Utah. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Miller. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Bulls making a change here. Grant's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
Well, that's a huge part of Ingram's game. He can really do damage from the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Grant. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. The shot by Turner, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Hart finds Grant. To the middle. Now Hart puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Grant down low. He's covered by Ingram, and that one, good. Cornette's got his first points of the night.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second-chance points.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 6-point game. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
41 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Outside Grant. Yes!
Well, more often Grant is getting the ball in those situations.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Grant at the elbow. Green against Cunningham. Here's Hart. No good from outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Jazz.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
Miles Turner.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And so it's Utah with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win.
Stop pushing. Keep on doing it till it's soaking.